Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. My name is Phil, I'm your Universe Pro CEO, and it's an honor to be here with all of our community today to celebrate this online summit. I'm looking forward to share exciting news about the project, give you insights into the roadmap and our upcoming token, and just inform you in the best way possible for you and your community. When most projects talk about the roadmap, they are just simply outlining product features. This is not the way we chose to go for the Universe Pro roadmap, because this is something completely different. We don't want to present a feature plan to you. We want to present a path on how we become a top global decentralized trading system. We have structured this journey into 4 key phases. Each of these phases will span approximately around 1 to 2 years. But let's start with where we are today. Because the numbers that you're about to hear will speak for themselves. At the current moment, we have over 716 million people that own crypto assets. This is an over 16% increase just in the last year. And the global adoption rate is sitting roughly at 8.7%. On-chain, 820 million unique crypto wallets were active just in 2025 alone. This reflects a growth of around 24% year on year. We are no longer talking about a niche asset. We are talking about a global financial movement, and it's accelerating at the moment. Now, what's really telling is where the growth is coming from. The stablecoin market cap exploded from around $205 billion to over $307 billion. This is a surge of around 50% in just a single year. So you could say stablecoins are no longer just a crypto tool. They are becoming the settlement layer for global commerce. And even on the institutional side, we saw some amazing traction. Over 2,000 traditional finance firms are now active in crypto. That's a 100% growth just in the last year. The gap between TradFi and DeFi is not just cracking, it's completely coming down at the moment. Here is a number I want everybody of you to focus on. Stablecoin settlement volume hit over $33 trillion just in 2025. So let's compare that with one of the biggest traditional financial authorities that we have out there, Visa. Everybody knows Visa. Visa processed last year roughly $14 trillion, not 40, 14. For the first time in history, crypto rails are settling more value than the world's largest payment network. The total crypto market cap crossed 4 trillion and it grew over 39% just in the last year. The infrastructure level adoption is happening in real time right now. So this brings us to the question, what does all of this tell us? Did we bet on the right horse? I do believe so. Crypto is no longer a parallel society. It's becoming the core infrastructure of the new financial system. It includes faster settlement, it is always available, it is much lower cost than the traditional system. It is a very streamlined experience for users all across the globe. The old system, on the one hand, it was built for a world that no longer exists. The new system, on the other hand, is being built right now, and it's built on chain, permissionless and borderless. And perhaps the most important story that I'm gonna tell you today is about who is driving this adoption. In our current situation, we have around 1.4 billion people that are still unbanked globally. But let's look at the growth rate in these underbanked markets. First of all, we have Southeast Asia, one of my favorite regions. 69% growth just in the last year. Latin America is up 63%, and Sub-Sahara Africa is 52% year on year growing in terms of crypto adoption. But let's be honest about what being unbanked actually means in daily life. So you have cash, but you don't have a bank account. You cannot save digitally. You cannot send money across borders without paying high fees, up to 10% sometimes. And you definitely, and this is the most important thing for all of us, you cannot earn yield on what you hold. You work hard, you accumulate savings, but that cash is just sitting at home and it's earning you nothing. Zero. Meanwhile, inflation is quietly eating it away every single day. And if you do manage to get into the financial system, you're hit with account fees, minimum balance requirements, transaction limits, systems that are designed for people who already are wealthy. This is the reality for up to 1.4 billion people. Now, let's compare it to what DeFi has to offer to you. With DeFi, your phone is your bank. You don't need a credit history. You don't need access to liquidity. You don't need a branch, a form, or an appointment. You can just hold the stablecoin and earn real yield on chain. Transparent, 24/7. You can swap, you can lend, you can borrow, permissionless, instantly. And the best of it, it's a friction of the cost. DeFi doesn't check your passport, it just works. And this is the promise. And this is exactly the gap that Universe Pro wants to bridge. So let me talk about what Universe Pro actually is. Because most DEXs do one thing, and this is very simple, it's swapping. But we built something much broader than that. Universe Pro is an on-chain trading platform. The kind of platform where a trader can come in and do everything they need to do in their daily life on chain without ever touching a centralized system. We are building something that has never existed before. This is completely new. A platform where capital works for everybody. Where anyone, anywhere in the world has access to the same execution infrastructure, the same capital routing, the same yield mechanisms that were previously reserved for professional desks. No banks, no middlemen, no gatekeepers telling you what you can and cannot do with your own capital. Universe Pro is the platform where capital works for everyone. And I like to say we're the platform where the users are finally the house. Let's come back to our products and services. And we started with something exciting. We started with something that traders actually want right now. Meme coin trading, big topic, very interesting. The fastest growing segment in on-chain volume actually. And it's driven entirely by retail. So we built a native meme coin trading directly into the platform. Fast execution, real liquidity, no friction, and alongside that, we integrated something very important, on-chain analysis. You can expect wallet tracking, smart money flows, token metrics, everything that you need to learn about the data to make informed investment decisions. The next exciting thing that I want to speak about is that we integrated hyperliquid perpetual trading. And by integrating it directly, Universe Pro users get access to the whole depth without even having to leave our platform. So you can trade on spot, you can trade memes, you can trade perps, all in one place. And the beauty is, it's all on chain. Let me tell you about Uni. We built it in a 3-layer capital execution system. So the first part of it is MEV. Then we have active market making and a capital settlement layer that ensures that every single dollar in our system is always working for your benefit. No idle liquidity, no waste of capital. Every position, every allocation is optimized in real time across on-chain venues. This is the same class of infrastructure that institutions, trading desks have operated behind closed doors for years. And we put it on-chain and make it accessible to everybody. We went from architecture to live deployment in just under 4 months. Since launch, the response from our users has been overwhelming. The demand we are seeing is telling us that we are doing one thing right. The market has been waiting for exactly what we want to provide to it. Now, where are we today? And what are we building towards? So the key initiatives include, first of all, the global market launch, and then something that I'm quite excited about, we will have a C-level led global roadshow, and I will meet you in person. We're gonna scale Uni to a capacity of around $500 million under management. We want to reach 300,000 DEX users, and we definitely plan to enter the top 10 of global decentralized exchanges from a revenue perspective. We are targeting $300,000 to $500,000 in daily trading fees. So let me give you a little bit of context here. The leading decentralized exchange, Hyperliquid, currently operates at roughly 1.4 million users, 2 million to 4 million in daily trading fees. And the objective of phase 1 is simple. We want to establish the foundation and enter the first tier. Once the foundation is established, we move into the second phase. The defining keyword of this stage is ecosystem. The key developments include the official launch of the UPro token, the core asset of the entire Universe Pro ecosystem, and our listing price will be just $1 per UPro. The full expansion of the DEX ecosystem, inclusive a launchpad at this stage. The platform activity will scale significantly. We're gonna target $1 million to $2 million in daily trading fees. Now the question everyone is asking is, how do I get my hands on UPro? There are 2 paths into this token. One for those who want to move early, and one for those who want to earn their way in. And let me walk you through both. The first path is allocation by ranking. The logic is quite straightforward. For example, let's say you're at rank 4, you have built a very strong community network, and you will get access to a lower token price and a higher quantity of allocation. Let's say you have rank 3, you will get the lower price and you will get still a healthy amount of quantity. In rank 2, this is our entry level. There will be a little bit of a higher price, but still lower than the listing price, and obviously also connected to a lower quantity of allocation. So the message here is simple. The more you grow with us, the better your position in UPro will be. Your rank is equal to your allocation. Which brings me to the second path. As I mentioned, there are 2 paths. The second path is the free airdrop. This is quite exciting. We all love airdrops. I personally do love airdrops. So we implemented it. We have a point system built in our platform. So if you participate in the ecosystem, it doesn't matter if you subscribe, if you refer, if you engage, if you just check in on a daily basis, you will accumulate points that convert directly into UPro through our airdrop program. There is no capital required at all. Just show up and contribute. Pick your path. There are 2 paths, but there is only 1 UPro token. So as the ecosystem matures, Universe Pro enters the 3rd phase. The defining keyword here is global capital. So the key developments will be the establishment of a global community headquarters in the hub of crypto in Dubai and Hong Kong. So we want to create a true center for our worldwide ecosystem. At this stage, our targets are very clear. We want to penetrate the African market. Very strong region, very interesting region. Same goes with Southeast Asia, obviously, and one to mention, the Middle East. Very strong capital region, and we definitely target them as well. The next goal is to enter the top 5 of global perpetual DEXs. We want to achieve a minimum of $2 million to $4 million in daily trading fees. And for our UPro token that we just spoke about, we target a market cap of around $10 billion. Now let me show you the math behind. 4 million in daily fees might sound a lot, but let's break it down, because it is simpler than you think. So one user spends, let's say, $7 in trading fees on a day by buying and selling in the market. This is quite realistic. I would say it's even a very conservative number for an active trader. And let's say we managed to acquire 600,000 daily active users. So these $7 times 600,000 daily active users brings us even over $4 million in a day. The number sounds large, the economics are not. So the real question is, how do we get to these 600,000 users? Once again, coming back to the 3 regions, Southeast Asia, Africa, Middle East. These are not secondary markets. These are the fastest growing crypto hubs and adoption regions in the world right now. And something very important, they face the unbanked problem. And they have a mobile user first community there. So they're actively looking exactly for what Universe Pro offers. Finally, we arrive at phase 4, the ultimate vision of Universe Pro. Our goal is to become the first truly complete one-stop decentralized exchange. At this stage, UNI involves in a global capital machine. Our system scale exceeds $5 billion. But let me put it in perspective with something every one of you should be familiar with. The big B, Binance. Binance built the most complete financial platform in crypto. We all know that. On-ramp, off-ramp, you can do your trading, you can do your staking, you can generate yield, you can use their crypto cards. And they have hundreds of millions of users that trust them with their assets every single day. So why am I telling you that? Because Universe Pro does everything Binance does, and one thing Binance fundamentally cannot do, we do it entirely on-chain, on-ramp and off-ramp, trading, staking, earn yield, the Universe Pro crypto card, all of it in one platform. And the beauty of it is it's fully decentralized. And here is what matters beyond convenience, because it's not just about convenience. On-chain is the safest place for your assets. No custodial risk, no platform insolvency, no frozen withdrawals. Phase 4 is not just a DEX milestone. It is the moment Universe Pro becomes the infrastructure for an entire generation of people who chose to unbank themselves on their own terms. Right, guys, I strongly believe we will achieve all of our targets because our entire team is relentlessly target-oriented. First of all, we are proud to announce we've successfully legally established in the United States of America in Wyoming, and we are capitalized at around $100 million US. And we didn't stop there. We didn't stop just at a registration. We hold an MSB license by US FinCEN, making Universe Pro compliant, regulated, and, most important, built to last. On the product side, we also moved fast. I was impressed how fast we moved there. A Hyperliquid is currently the benchmark when it comes to on-chain trading, and we already integrated it. And we still didn't stop. We have integrated ThunderPay, a fully licensed money service business, and we will soon roll out the USDT leasing layer, which will enable fiat on-ramp fees directly into our capital system. While all of this was happening on the product, the legal front, we also put down the roots physically. Our Southeast Asian headquarters will be launched soon in Kuala Lumpur, and I'm looking forward to meet you there. I want to take a moment before we close the chapter of March, because our community showed up in a way that I just didn't expect. Honestly, I didn't expect it. The energy, the belief, the conversations that we had, it reminded me and every single person that is building with us why we're building this. There are the milestones and vision. 4 phases, 1 direction. From where we stand today to the UPro token launch, to Hong Kong, Dubai headquarters, to a Binance-alike fully on-chain endgame platform, the roadmap is clear. The infrastructure is live, and the team building it is world-class. And now I want to hand over the word to our CTO. Anthony, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, I am Anthony, CTO of Universe Pro. I'm not going to talk to you like a technical person today. 3 things: why me, what we build, what it changes. Let's go. When Phil brought me in, he didn't ask me for a CV. He asked me one question: can you build something the industry has never seen on-chain before? My answer was yes. And here's why I could say that with confidence. I came from India, and I want to say something directly. Don't underestimate India. Some of the most consequential technologies companies in the world today are run by Indians. Sundar Pichai from Google, Satya Nadella from Microsoft, Shantanu from Adobe, Arvind from IBM. Among the top 20 Fortune 500 CEOs globally, Indians are disproportionately represented. And there is a reason for that. We are builders, we are system thinkers, and we operate with discipline and we deliver. What I bring to Universe Pro is a world-class engineering team built in India. Our engineers' overhead is among the lowest in the industry. Our server infrastructure is cost efficient, and our team turnover the lowest you will find anywhere in around this globe. That's combination elite engineer, low cost, high retention is a structural advantage. It means we can build faster, iterate faster, and sustain longer than competitors burning capital on bloated infrastructure. When Phil explained his vision to take institutional grade execution and open it to everyone, I didn't need to think twice. So what we actually build? Uni Engine, a 3-layer capital execution system, MEV execution, active market making, and capital settlement, running live on-chain right now. Most systems route capital statically. They pick a strategy, allocate, and wait. Uni doesn't work that way. Uni reads the market in real time, volatility, liquidity depth, opportunity frequency, and dynamically route capital across the layers simultaneously. MEV execution, active market making, capital reuse, all running in parallel, all optimizing for the same output, zero idle capital. The result is a yield composition model that no single strategy can produce alone. Now, why did we build this for the community? I thought this about a lot. Who actually creates value in the market? It's the trader, the users, the people showing up every single day. But for years, the system that captured the value, the execution infrastructure, the capital routing engine, those belong exclusively to institutions. Institutions always win. When I first sat down with Phil and heard his thinking, it was simple. The people who create value should share in it. That is why we took UNI, infrastructure that previously lived only inside proprietary trading desks, and open it to our community. But opening the infrastructure is only half of the equation. A platform is only as strong as the community behind it. That is why we build the daily check-in systems. Every day a user shows up, engages, participates. They are not just using the platform. They are adding to its value. Universe Pro is not just building a DEX. We are building an ecosystem around the UPro token. A system that grows as the community grows. And the UNI is the engine that makes that possible. And today, I want to make one announcement you guys might have missed. Solana Chain Live MEV for you to use is live. Let's watch the tutorial video. What you just watched is a tool for you to experience by yourself what are UNI engine capabilities, capturing opportunity and value from continuously 24/7 in the blockchain. UNI engine went live on January 25th, 2026. Let me walk you through what has happened since. Market making layer activated AUM is 4 million. Cumulative profit generated is 1.4 million. Capital routing efficiency is at 99%. UNI capital allocation today MEV pool is at 55%. Market making pool is at 45%. Total UNI subscriber we have more than 6,000. Active users in addresses, active check-in addresses, 1,500. Daily customer retention percentage, more than 25%. These numbers are the product of our 4 months of engineering and deployment, and we are not done. The capital and settlement layer is coming online shortly. When the USDT leasing layer is fully activated, the compounding effect across all 3 layers will be significant. The system stabilizes, yield diversifies, capital efficiency reaches another level entirely. Here is what I want to leave you with. For years, the infrastructure that generated consistent yield in market was locked inside an institution. Proprietary system, private servers, team you would never hear about. The edge belonged to them and only them. What we build changes the equation. UNI is that infrastructure, open, on-chain, accessible to any users in the ecosystem. Not just the funds, not just the desks, everyone. The people who are creating value in this market should be the ones capturing it. That is the principle Phil built this on. That is what I signed up to the engineer. The system is live, the data is real, the roadmap is clear. We have one simple belief at Universe Pro, where capital works for everyone. I leave you with one final video, and then we move forward together.
A new generation of on-chain trading. begins on Universe Pro. Built for transparency, built for intelligent execution, with real-time visibility across capital deployment, a updating live, total profit tracking in real time, everything open, everything on-chain, powered by the Unai engine.
Yes, my friends, Layer 3 is coming. The Thunder Pay integration, USDT leasing revenue, flowing directly into the Unai engine. We have been building this carefully, and it will be live soon. When it is, the compounding effect across all three layers will be something genuinely new in the space. We are really excited to make it work for you. Terry, over to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen from around the world, our partners of Universe Pro. Welcome. I'm Terry, the CMO of Universe Pro. It is a great honor to meet all of you tonight at the first ever Universe Pro Online Summit. So, start on January 25th, this year, 2026. We, Universe Pro DEX, has officially launched. So many people was asking us why we set the goal as the top 10 from the very beginning. So, well, because if your goal is just to build an ordinary exchange, you don't need such a complex system. Am I right? But if your goal is to become a top 10 global DEX, or even the top 3, okay, you must solve the 3 critical problems. The first will be the system stability, and the second, the daily active user. So the third, the ecosystem sustainability. And over the past few months, we have already been answering those 3 questions. And from the launch until today, we Universe Pro has completed our first phase. But beware, we are not chasing the short-term hypes, but we are building a system that designed for the lasting. And how is our progress? And so where are we now? In just a few months, we Universe Pro has expanded into 38 countries, okay, and reached over 6,000 members worldwide. So, any members, partners, you can write your country in the comment now, okay? Let everybody see you, okay? And our community is growing so fast, rapidly, okay, which user is from different regions, they are joining our ecosystem. So, amount of them, we or where doing the good job? Well, the Asian markets, they have shown the exceptional performance. So, guys, you will curious, okay, which country, who are them? So, in particular, the first, who? Well, congratulations to the China team. And the second, okay, Korea. So, the third will be the Taiwan. And the fourth, okay, you will be, how we say that? You will be, get blast, okay, is the Indonesia. So, and the fifth, well, konnichiwa, is Japan team. So number 6 is Argentina. And those regions, they have demonstrated a remarkable community growth. So why? Why them? Okay, because those markets, they have a deep understanding of the decentralized trading. So they are recognized that the future of the finance will inevitably include the decentralization. And most importantly, though communities, they have the strong coordination and the execution. They are from the leadership or organization and to the structure of the offline events. So they deliver with the planning, with the action and the results. So they have shown the world that they are among the most powerful communities. And I will deeply respect and sincerely thank you. And I'm truly looking forward to visiting your countries again. It's a good experience, so I'm looking forward. So, well, am I welcome? Please write in the comment. And by the way, at the same time, the partners in other regions, other countries, do not be discouraged, because we, Universe Pro, is a global stage. Every country, every community, they will have the opportunity to become the next benchmark markets. You can mark my words. And in the past few months, there are many people was asking me. I was meeting a lot of people, and they asked me, Terry, why has Universe Pro grow so fast, grow so quickly? Well, actually, the answer is very simple. Because we have made the right decision from the day one. The first, we focus on the system capability. And we, Universe Pro, is not a single function DEX. We are different from others. We are building a one-stop decentralized trading platform that is including the on-chain analytics, the perpetual future tradings, the mint trading, the LP launch pool, and the most importantly, our core, the Unite engine. So the second, we do not rely on the narratives. Our Unite is powered by a real and transparent, and most important, is a verifiable system. So the third, we believe in only one principle, the long-termism. So about the long-termism, I want to be honest about what that actually means. Because I do think that a lot of people, when they hear long terms, and they will think that it is just maybe be patient or to hold. But let me put it plainly. Long terms is mean the stable income for you, for me, for our family. That's it, man. This is what we are actually talking about. So now mostly people, when they think or they thought long term in the crypto, they are thought it's just buying spots. Maybe they will buy Bitcoins, maybe they buy BNB, Ethereums, or other coins, and they wait. But here is the realistic. The reality is nobody knows when the right times to enter the market. Maybe you buy today, how it drops tomorrow. Maybe they drop 10%. So maybe you wait it, but how about when the markets, when the price pumps up and you miss the chance? So guys, sports is a guessing game. And well, too bad. Guessing games are not how you build the stability for you, for me also, and for our family. So that is exactly why we built the 3 layers of Unite. It's not to help we to guess the market, but it's to help our capital earn consistently. Okay, regardless that what the market is doing, okay, we will have the stable USDT income. So it will be in the range of 10% to 20%. Okay, so it's generated by our MEV execution and the active market making and capital settlement. They are working simultaneously. So at the Universe Pro, you are not betting on price, okay? You are earning from the market operating itself. So maybe you all will remember our platform motto with our CEO, Mr. Phil, and our CTO, Mr. Anthony. They have mentioned at we Universe Pro, you are the house. This is where the capital works for everyone. Okay, that is the long-termism, and that is why we Universe Pro is growing the way it is, guys. Okay,
We launched together from an idea to a global movement. Your support made it possible. Now we are taking it worldwide.
We build the engine, we scale the system. Now it's time to meet the builders.
Community are growing across the world. The momentum is global. Japan, Korea, China, Taiwan, Indonesia, Vietnam, India, Spain, Kazakhstan, Argentina, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Peru. New cities, new communities, new momentum, and many more are coming.
We will meet you
in person.
And well, next, we Universe Pro will enter a new phase of growth. Okay, starting in April, our core team will begin a global market tour. We will visiting multiple countries to engage with the local community, the institution, and our partners. So where is it? Well, Japan, Korea, China, of course, Taiwan, well, another will be Kazakhstan, yeah, and Argentina. We are looking forward to meeting you all in person. We will be face to face. So, in May, we will launch the highly anticipated Universe Pro headquarters visit programs. So, this will be a unique opportunity for everyone to truly step inside the Universe Pro. You can more understand our system and our future roadmap. So, let me ask you, are you excited? Are you ready? So, type UP in the comments now, okay? Let me see how excited you really are, okay? And good news, in October, okay, we will be attending the Token 2049 Singapore. That will be the most important events in the global blockchain industry. And guys, we won't just be participants, but we are aimed to show the world that we, Universe Pro, is becoming one of the most watched DEX platform globally. Okay? And finally, I want to leave you with one message. Okay? The story of Universe Pro, we are only just begun. So, from our launch on 25th of January to our global expansion today, okay, we have only completed our first step. And in the coming years, the decentralized exchange will enter a true era of competition. And we, Universe Pro, we have one clear goal. We want to enter the global top 10 and future even the top 3. We must do our best and we hope that we can have a good cooperation. So, because we are believe the future of trading there belongs to those who truly build the system. So, thank you for tonight and well, welcome to the future of Universe Pro.
Hello to all our Universe Pro partners around the world. I'm YC. It's an honor to be the final speaker today to close this online summit. And more importantly, to help everyone see one thing more clearly. The real value of Universe Pro, it's already happening. We have just heard from 3 of our core leaders. Our CEO, Phil, shared the long-term vision, not as a short-term project, but as a system designed to operate at a global scale. Our CTO, Anthony, walked us through the Unite architecture, not as a concept, but as a real, verifiable execution engine. And our CMO Terry demonstrated what execution looks like, expanding into 38 countries and over 6,000 members in just a few months. Real builders don't just predict the future, they build it while others are still watching. So, what I want to do today is bring all of that into one word: result. Unite is not just a piece of technology. It's already changing how people think about the income, how they have engaged with the market, and even how they define stability. Because traditionally, markets have been about timing, speculation, directional bets. But what we are building at Universe Pro is different. A system where capital stays in motion and produce consistent outcome. So, let's look at the most important part, the data. Since the launch on the January 25th, year 2026, in the first 30 days, we made 25%. And the second 30 days, we made 23%. So, let me ask you a simple question. Are you satisfied with this kind of performance? If yes, type UP in the comment section. In today's market environment, this isn't luck. This is system capabilities. But there's something even more important. Unite compounds. Okay? So, a lot of people focus on monthly return, but what really creates a separation over time is definitely compounding. So, let's walk through a simple example. Assume the system generates about 25% gross, with user receiving 10% to 14% of net return. If you start with just 5,000, without compounding, after 2 months, you made 20%. And with compounding, you made 21. It might not look a lot, but please wait, okay? So, over the 12 months, using the same conservative of 10% net returns, without compounding, you made 120% return. But this time, with compounding, you made a whopping 239% return. That's the difference. Without compounding, you are working for money. But with compounding, your money is working for you. Now, we have already seen the number, nearly 48% over the 2 months. So let me ask you again, do you think this is a strong performance? If yes, type UP again in the comment section. So, should an opportunity like that to be shared? Because this is where things change. Most people stop at one level. They focus on earning alone. But at Universe Pro, we introduce a second layer, scaling your income structure. Let's go back to the same example. You start with just 5,000. Over 2 months, you earn about 1,000. That's your first layer. Now, imagine in your first month,
You simply share this with 3 friends, each also participating with 5,000, just like you. You become 1 star. Now, your structure change. You are no longer running alone. You now have leverage. In addition to your own unit returns, which is around 500 per month, you earn also a one-time referral bonus of 750 and the monthly team bonus of 180. In the second month, if each of your 3 friends does the same, referring 3 more each, you gain an additional group sales of 45,000. You become a 2-star. Now your income no longer depends only on you. It comes from a growing system. Your monthly structure includes your personal unit returns of 500, your referral overriding bonus of 450, and a team overriding bonus of 720. That is approximately 1,007 per month, or around 33% monthly ROI on your initial 5,000. That is nearly triple of what you would earn from subscription alone. So, now the real question is not can you earn that 1,000? The real question is, can you replicate the system? Because earning is simple. Scaling your ability to earn, that's where the difference is. So let me ask you again. Is this complicated? I don't think so. A system that generates return, a model that scales outcome, a platform that provides structure, and your role is very simple. Do the simple things consistently. And here, what's matter the most at Universe Pro, you don't need to start with 5,000. You can just start with 100. Anyone can participate. Anyone can begin. So today, I don't want you to just take away a speech. I want you to take away a realization. You're not just participating in a Web3 project. You are stepping into a system that can reshape your future income structure. The future has already started. The opportunity is already in your hand. What remains is one decision. Are you gonna take this seriously? Thank you, and I'll see you at the top with Universe Pro.
I hope you enjoyed today's online summit so far. And now we have something very exciting for you. So we will have a live Q&A session with the community. So if you have questions about Universe Pro, our business, our products, our platform, then please write your comments into the chat box and we will pick a few questions and answer them live to you. So let's give it a few moments for the questions to come in. Just a few seconds. And then we will get straight into it. I see first few questions coming in. Let's give it a few moments. I think this is actually a very interesting question regarding our Unai engine in comparison to a trading bot. So what exactly is the Unai engine and how is it different from a trading bot? This might be complicated at first, but if I explain it, it will be very clear to you. So first of all, first and foremost, Unai is not a trading bot. It has not a lot of similarities with a trading bot at all. Because a trading bot, it predicts the price direction if it goes up or down, and it places a bet. Unai, on the other hand, it's an execution infrastructure. What does it mean? It captures yield from our in-house MEV bot, from active market making, and from the capital settlement layer. And all of this simultaneously. So the returns that it generates, they come from the market operating itself. It's not from guessing if price goes up or down. It's by the market doing what the market does. And that is fundamentally different in terms of architecture. And this is why Unai can generate stable USDT income across all market conditions. Great questions. Thank you so much. The next question, let's have this one. How does Universe Pro compare to Binance or other centralized exchanges? And I get it. When you learn first about Universe Pro, you will always compare it to centralized exchanges, but to be honest, it's something completely different. Let me explain to you. So Binance built the most complete financial platform in crypto. And we as a business, we respect that because they were leading the way, but the shift currently is feelable because Binance is custodial and your assets sit on their platform, under their control. Universe Pro is different because everything that Binance does, on-ramp, off-ramp, regular trading, staking, using a crypto card, is in our case entirely on-chain. So the difference is that with our platform, your funds, they never leave your wallet. You always have full control. And what happened to FTX in the last bear market or Celsius, it can just not happen to Universe Pro because the architecture just doesn't allow it. Hunting for more questions. Yes, obviously a question to our token. So what is the UPRO token and why does it even matter? So first of all, UPRO is the core asset of the entire Universe Pro ecosystem. So as our platform activity grows, trading fees grow, the UNI yield grow, and the user base grow, the UPRO token captures that value directly. And as I told you before, in phase 2 is when we officially launch the UPRO token. And by that stage, we will have a very solid to back it up. The foundation will already be. Let me see. This is a good one as well. So how does the system benefit, you might ask yourself? Well, active users are the foundation, the platform's value, the bread and butter. The daily check-in system, it rewards our users for showing up consistently. And the participation accumulates points. You can later convert UPRO through our program, as I explained to you before. But beyond the every active user fees and fees ecosystem for every side. So a system where your participation direct compound value for our business. Let's see what we got. Already talked about this. Yeah, I like that one. When the USDT leasing layer is going live and what does it change? So the USDT leasing is our UNI engine yield layer. It's integrated through our partner ThunderPay and it is coming live soon, so you can get excited about it. When it does come live, it connects the real-world fiat directly into our decentralized capital system. And it will enable idle USDT to generate through settlement demand. So once the yield value expand, also the assets under management capacity of UNI will simultaneously expand. Let me see, what else can we answer? Yeah, question about the point system. Is everybody free to join and when will it go live? So the point system rewards every form of participation on Universe Pro. So daily check-ins, Unite subscriptions, referrals, and also your team activity. The more you engage with our platform, the more points you will accumulate. And yes, everybody can participate. A minimum capital requirement for check-in is only $100 subscription in Unite. Points convert directly into UPro token allocations through our airdrop program. The full mechanism and task details will be revealed once the feature goes live in the coming weeks. What I can tell you is the following. The earlier you start to build your activity and your network, the stronger your position will be as soon as UPro finally launches. So please stay close to our official channels so you don't miss out on any upcoming announcements. And I would say that's it for now. I think we can wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time today. We all know that time is the most valuable good that we have, and it made me proud to speak to our community, to share with you all the updates, the vision, and also the achievements that we already secured. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon on the ground. Don't forget, we have a big C-level roadshow upcoming, so I'm looking forward to shake hands in your native country.